I think there are a lot of people paying attention to this. ZXiR. That's not the height of a 28-degree loft. Hello everyone, this is Ryosuke from Shidaru TV.
And Yamada Taishi.
I'm Yusuke Hata. We're filming at HANZ Golf Club again today. Thank you as always.
Thank you. I think there are a lot of people paying attention to this. Yes, the ZXiR.
Ah, is this the new model?
It was actually released in America first, you know? And now it has finally been launched in the Japanese market. So as you can see, it looks similar to the ZXi5, but if you compare them side by side, you can really tell the difference. The head, or what you might call the look, is similar to the X5.
This is the 5 and this is the R.
The 5 and the R is the R, but if you take a look at the width of the sole first, it's just a little bit. The R,
This one is the R.
it's the R.
This one is the R.
This one is the 5. Oh, just a tiny bit. Isn't it a little wider?
I don't know, but this part's a little wider. Yeah, wide.
It is, right?
The area doesn't really change much.
But this part is also surprisingly a bit long, huh?
This is only about a millimeter, you know. One.
If it's off by a millimeter, isn't that a big difference? What are you saying, Shirayama-san? And the face length is also, well, it's quite a size larger, actually.
Oh, is that so?
Well, a size, or half a size. Well, compared to this one, the face is also a little bit longer, and so, well, probably because of that, the low gravity evolution has progressed, and, well, the loft has been adjusted, and while doing that, it's like, it's gonna fly a bit. The shaft is, you know, the NS950 Neo. And this, you know, if you look at this first, you'd almost start to say, oh, this is from the 5 for a second.
Yeah, exactly. So, what about the top blade?
The top blade feels similar to what I said in the ZXi7 video earlier. When addressing the ball, the top blade looks similar to the previous ZXi7 and is a bit thick.
It's too thick?
So conversely, the 5 actually looks sharper, you could say. Like the old ones, actually. It's like it's gotten closer to the top blade of the Z565 or 585 era. I feel like from there, as it went to the ZX5 or ZXi5, it kept moving in a sharper direction. Back when it was the Z545, it had a bit more of a solid presence, or rather, it should have had a bit more thickness. So if this was all you knew, you'd probably just say, oh, it's a cool, sharp-looking model, or it looks like a forgiving model.
It's got a crisp sound.
The sound is crisp, yeah.
So it's not like it goes super far, right?
It's not a bomber, but it might go further than the previous ones. Exactly. I've been sticking with the ZX5 and i5 for 4 or 5 years now, and I'm starting to wonder, isn't there something new that goes further? But at the same time, I don't really want to change things up too much. For those who have been loyal to the ZX5 and i5, they might be ready to move on, and this could be the perfect landing spot for them. Or, I think it's also fine for someone to start with this right from the beginning.
This is a 7-iron with a loft of 28.5 degrees, right?
It's strong, right?
Yeah, a bit.
I swung the driver so hard earlier that my back is screaming in pain.
Oh, it goes a bit further, huh?
Yeah,
About 5 yards or so.
but you can clearly hear that the impact sound is more of a crack compared to the 5, right? But you know, looking at this, it's beautiful. It's just a normal one. Since I saw the 7 and stuff earlier, I feel like it's big. Maybe the face looks a bit long. Let's see how a Pro Yamada reacts to the R from the 7. Yeah, compared to the i240, is it smaller or bigger?
They look about the same, or maybe just a little smaller.
So I don't think it's ridiculously huge. So in terms of loft, it's probably like the Ping 700 series.
Wait, is that 28?
But in terms of shape, it's the 500 series. Right.
That's right, the 5.
It's the 500 body with the 700 loft. It's high. So if you want something that goes a bit further than the previous ZX5, or if you want just a little more peace of mind and forgiveness, it's on the higher side, not like 28 or something, it's 28.5. So maybe it's an option to replace your 5-iron with this. Right.
170. 170.
170 carry. If it's this, it makes me think it could even go 180 yards. It's that good. I haven't checked if there's a 4-iron.
Mr. Hata, you could hit this 200 yards, right?
Oh, it'll definitely go that far. Everyone, it'll go 210 yards.
It just feels easy.
Feels easy.
Easy.
That sounds nice.
That one.
Was a bit low, but still. It gives you that feeling. Oh, just
Oh, it went 200 and had 5,000 spin. That's
amazing.
Also, if you hit a ball about 10 meters higher with that, it's like the ball flight of the players at the US Open.
yeah, it's that high with a 7-iron.
Well, yeah, out that much. Or maybe even a little higher would be fine.
This is about what it looks like when you hit it properly.
Everyone hits at 200 yards with that kind of ball flight.
Landing angle 48 degrees, and the spin is, well, this. Right, it's off a mat, so it's one thing, but if it were on grass, you'd get 6,000 RPMs, right?
Well, conversely, since you're getting that much spin with a 48-degree loft, it really comes down to the shape. It's the power of the design, I guess.
That was a huge mishit. There's not much variance, though.
It's achieved the highest forgiveness in the series. Does the iron set have a 4-iron? A 4-iron?
Hold on a second. Yeah,
The iron numbers are there. Are there 3 or 4 irons?
NS, no, only up to 5.
5 irons, 22 degrees, right?
If this were a 4-iron, it'd be like 20 or 19 degrees, right?
No. Limited edition. I wish they'd make a 4-iron as a limited release.
Look, they have that, right? That's right.
Since there's an iron-style utility, that probably overlaps.
There are utilities. And look, there might even be a ZXi4.
Ugh.
You end up going that round.
My back seized up.
It's nice that you can go with this shape, which is similar in this series, right?
The shape is similar, but bigger and more forgiving, so
You can do a combo, right?
there are actually 3 different types of combos to consider.
Definitely. They must have designed it with combos in mind.
Shall we go? How about the pitching wedge?
Yeah,
The pitching wedge is 43 degrees.
Okay, so it's not that extreme, is it? ZXi5 is 44, right? And the 7 is 46.
Is ZXi 746 or 45 or 4? 6. 5 is 44. R is 43. And the 9? Nine iron, 38 degrees. That's good. It's high.
That's a good shot.
258.
The landing angle is 50.9 degrees.
No problem.
That's exactly what would be a rival, like BS's 258 CBP. Isn't that the kind of thing? It's cool, just a little bit larger.
What's with that face? Is it supposed to mean, how do you like that?
I thought I hit it a little thin.
Is that what happened just now?
That's the 8-iron.
But 155 carry. Is this competing against the Titleist T250?
250 or 350? It's smaller than the 350.
A bit smaller.
I think it's fine. But considering the surface area of the sole, it's actually quite large. It's about the size of a Titleist 300. You know, conversely, what I'm worried about is, I'm worried that this might end up eating into the market share of the ZXi5.
That would be amazing if it increased.
And I think even just taking 20% or 30% of the people who would have bought the 505 originally is a big deal. If that happens, there's a possibility of a 1-2 finish in the 2026 iron sales rankings. I mean, the 5 is going to be the runaway winner anyway, right?
I mean, almost every friend I've caught up with recently was using the ZX5. I was surprised. Every single one of them. Oh, this is nice. It really launches high, doesn't it?
It's overwhelmingly easy.
Should we switch to the 5-iron?
We don't have the 5-iron with us today.
They say the 5-iron is optional, and the standard set goes from 6-iron to pitching wedge.
Well, it's overwhelmingly easy. And even if you mess up a little, it still gets up in the air without any issues and goes straight. It makes me want to get one.
Mr. Hada.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, so to recap, we're testing 3 models, the 5, the 7, and the R. They're all kind, aren't they? The 7's kind in its own way, and plus, Mr. Hada's hitting good shots with it. And the 5, well, it's clearly an evolutionary step forward, right? But that's not to say the previous model was bad. You know, for people currently using the previous model, sure, the manufacturer wants you to upgrade, but there's really no problem if you just keep using it, right? And for those who were curious about the ZXi and wondering what to do, they might end up buying it once they hit the new model. Some might buy the used ones, but it's like, it's one answer for Japanese irons. It's just, you know, I really got the sense that this is right in the sweet spot. And on top of that, the R model adds more distance. Plus, it adds height, forgiveness, and Yamada-san's smile.
If you hit this, I think you'll end up buying it.
Seriously?
Surprisingly easy to sway.
You'd go with the ZX7, right, Hasan?
Well, actually, it might be a 5th. What is it? It just flies way too far. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about, I guess.
I'm 100% a 5. It's a 5.
I think I'm a 5 too.
Yamada-san chose the R model.
Realistically, I'll probably go with the 5.
Everybody's just going to buy the 5 then. So it becomes a 5. It just keeps increasing.
I know the 5 is great, but I actually want to take the ZXi5 out on the course for a round sometime.
Yeah. Testing with real balls sounds good.
And let's stick to SRIXON for the balls too. And let's try playing around with SRIXON for everything, irons and driver.
I'm not sure, but I'll consider it.
So that wraps up our test session for the ZXiR irons. Thank you so much. Way too high for a 28 degree. Replacing just the ZXi5 with this IR in a combo set totally works.